What's happening in Naperville? Well, there's a lot happening with District 203, so I'm going to give you some updates, what's happening, and give you some more information on possible school changes to District 203 in Naperville. And District 203 is on the north side of Naperville. So I've done some research so I can share with all you what is happening. Nothing has been finalized yet. So District 203 in Naperville is considering some school day changes. The overall structure may look a little different, as well as the times school starts and ends for schools in Naperville. So they have been doing some community meetings in Naperville, getting some input from parents about the school year. So there are some component changes that may be happening. This is still a proposal, including a more nimble time schedule and considering block scheduling for, I believe, the high school, and social emotional learning, and continued emphasis toward college and career track readiness. So February 3rd is going to be when the school board actually votes and decides on this, which is coming up. So District 203 currently utilizes a nested school day design where high school starts first and ends last, followed by middle school starting second and ending second, elementary school starting last and ending first is how it currently goes. The proposal intends to shift a staggered school day design where we would have elementary school starting first, followed by high school, and then junior high, middle school would be last starting. So I'm going to share you the information that I found about the different changes. This is again proposed at this time still. High school. At the high school level, the proposed changes would shift the instructional model, current 8-period model, into a modified block schedule, which would make Wednesday an anchor day with 7 instructional periods. Remaining 4 days would have 85-minute instruction periods, including a modified version of the current SOAR period that they currently have, with 2 opportunities for support learning. Academic courses would be scheduled for 85 minutes on block days, with 3 blocks featuring an extended 52 minutes for lunch periods, which will occur in the start, middle, and the end of the blocks. 2 days of the week include 40-minute periods meant for targeted support or homeroom. These to be proposed high school start times, I actually did find, I do have a chart I will show of the proposed start times. At my research, they didn't quite have the proposed start times, but I do have them. I'll show you my chart a little bit later. But under the new proposed times, the school day would be 35 minutes shorter for high school to 6 hours and 25 minutes, which is near District 204. It actually has a shorter day than the current District 203 has. Okay, on to junior high. District 203 middle schoolers will also have a shift a little later start times under the proposed plan to start both after elementary and high school times. The more time in the school day will be dedicated to math. A weekly advisory period on Wednesdays will be meant to support content and connection, according to presentations shared in the Focus 203 that's been shared in community meetings. Math class will be offered a 20-minute targeted support time at the end of their expended instruction time. Instructional time is uneven, with 82 minutes allocated for English language arts daily, but only 41 minutes for math. Social studies and science classes will be offered instructional time blocks, allocating increased flexibility depending on content needs. Next would be elementary. The elementary school day length will be increased by 15 minutes, meant to accomplish greater opportunities for interventions, establishing morning meetings, and maximizing instructional time. The schedule includes a dedicated 15-minute homeroom period each day, ensuring time for more morning meetings and explicit social and emotional learning time during them. The elementary also will be among the first to start their school day, which will be changed. It currently is at 8:15. And again, I'm sharing after I do my next one, I will share all we've gotten since the proposed start and end times, what they'll actually be. The last one I just want to share real quickly is early childhood, which is the Ann Reed school in District 203. Early childhood offerings will also shift to a age-tailored instruction, which I like this proposal. My daughter did go to Ann Reed when she was 3 years old. At the time, I didn't realize they lumped 3-year-olds to 5-year-olds together. Anyhow, so with an 8:15 to 10:15 instruction for 3-year-olds only, Mondays for targeted students only, and Fridays off for intended home community events. A second session from 12:05 to 2:35 is meant for 4 to 5-year-olds. I actually like this change. Similar, and Mondays are intended for targeted students only. And currently, early childhood model places students in a multi-age group, which I experienced this with my daughter. It was a wide range of children in one large room. I think it's a much better to be splitting them by age groups. So that is the reasoning for each division and their changes, the explanation behind it all. I'm gonna show you right now. Here are the proposed schedules that are coming up. They will be voting on this on February 3rd. So here are the proposed times. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the elementary school students starting so early. I remember I did go to high school in Naperville, and I remember that early start time, the bus being a little dark that early in the morning. So I'm not too keen on the elementary school starting earlier. We're gonna see what happens. So till next time, I'll give you guys more updates on what's happening in Naperville.